Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Kip Carter, and welcome to Forbidden Championship Wrestling presents Rise of the Immortals Kickoff Show, special guest hosted by Kip Carter and AOW Wrestling. We have a special 4-match kickoff event planned for you here tonight, and we're ready to get this first match underway. We're going to see the Australian Cruiserweight sensation, Carter Smith, who was brought in to AOW Wrestling by FCW General Manager Kevin Scott, who also works as a talent scout for both companies. Kevin Scott brought Carter Smith here. He is a 3-time AOW Cruiserweight champion, incredible performer since his time here. He will be taking on El Sombre, who was brought in by another talent scout, General Manager in FCW, Jonathan Littler, who recruited El Sombre from the Lucha Libre ranks and brought him over to AOW Wrestling, where he has been a 2-time AOW Cruiserweight champion and involved in some excellent bouts here in AOW Wrestling. All right, we're ready to get this thing underway. And first, making his way to the ring, from Sydney, Australia, he is Carter Smith. And Carter Smith looks ready to go. He can do it all here in the ring. He's a high flyer, a technical wrestler, a submission specialist. This guy can go. And his 3 AOW Cruiserweight Championship reigns are just a taste of what Carter Smith brings to the table. We could even see him in FCW one day. And now, making his way to the ring, from Tijuana, Mexico, he is El Sombre. Very talented luchador here in the AOW Cruiserweight circuit. A former 2-time AOW Cruiserweight champion. And this match is going to be high-flying and exciting if El Sombre is involved. All right, and both athletes look ready to get this underway at the FCW Rise of the Immortals Kickoff Show 2021. Beautiful Hurricane Rana there from El Sombre, coming out the gates hot. Carter Smith firing back. Beautiful enziguri there. And both men spill to the outside. There are not going to be any countouts or disqualifications here in this kickoff special show. And both men brawling away on the outside. We have a special New Japan official, Kyoto Chama. I think I pronounced that right. Refereeing this match, as Carter Smith getting the best of El Sombre here on the outside. I tell you, Carter Smith is a working man's man. He puts a lot of effort into his trade and is experienced in almost every wrestling style across the globe. Back and forth. These two cruiserweight athletes are brawling on the outside here. A little bit out of their environment. You don't too often see El Sombre or Carter Smith spend much time on the outside of the ring. And could we see our first high-risk maneuver of the match? Carter Smith to the top rope. And what's Smith going to do? Beautiful Hurricane Rana from the top rope. Goes for a cover here. And a near fall from Carter Smith. And you have to think that put a smile on the face of Kevin Scott, who is part owner of FCW, runs the FCW half of the show. Beautiful, magnificent headbutt there from El Sombre fighting back. I would be willing to bet that somewhere Kevin Scott and Jonathan Littler are watching this match together with money on whose man's going to win. Irish whip into the corner. Carter Smith hammering right. Follows with another and a running bulldog there from Carter Smith. Excellent way to get our show underway here tonight. And what a face buster there from Smith. Goes for the cover here. 1, 2, looking to put El Sombre away. 3. And what an impressive win. Valiant effort from the young Aussie, Carter Smith. El Sombre did everything he could to try to mount some offense in this contest. But the true wrestling journeyman, Carter Smith, had an answer for everything that El Sombre tried to pull out of his bag of tricks. And what a great way to get this kickoff show kicked off. What's next for Carter Smith? What's next on Rise of the Immortals kickoff show? And up next, it looks like we're going to have Marcus Power, a name that should be familiar to fans all over the FCW world, as up until just recently, Marcus Power was signed with the Forbidden Championship Wrestling roster. During his time there, he had a problem with the governor and his superstars, known as Nemesis. And Marcus Power may have left FCW, but he hasn't left those problems behind, as he will face AOW Nemesis member, the governor's own personal monster, Big Z, up next in a no-holds-barred contest. Will Marcus be able to step up to the plate? Or will the governor's monster put a demented smile on the face of that sick, twisted governor? We'll find out next. And making his way to the ring, currently residing in Miami, Florida, 6'3", 268 pounds, he is Marcus Power. And Marcus Power will try to continue the success he had at AEW winning WrestleFest, where he won the 30-man over-the-top rope Golden Ticket Rumble. And now making his way to the ring, representing Nemesis, standing at 7'3", 496 pounds, he is the Governor's Monster, Big Z. And the Governor's Monster looks to unleash hell here tonight. Just a massive, massive human being. As Marcus's brother would say, Big Z is a lot better than the 30-second giant. Known as Goldman's Pit Goliath. Alright, and we're ready to get this match underway. Big Z sending Marcus Power for a ride. Power trying to fight back here. Big Z just too much for Marcus Power to handle. And a thunderous kick to the back there from Big Z, who just continues to unload on Power here. Governor actually had his Nemesis members kidnap Marcus Power some time ago during his FCW stint. Kip Carter also knows something about being kidnapped by the likes of Nemesis. Maybe that's why I like Marcus so much. Always had a soft spot. We share that dark and demented trait of both knowing what it feels like to be held captive by Nemesis. Huge back suplex there from Big Z. And Marcus again trying to fight back. Goes for a big neck breaker by Marcus Power. Power continues to try to dish out offense against the big man, but so far nothing's working. Big Z goes for the cover, but Power still got some fight in him, able to kick out at one. Alright, we've seen Big Z use this nerve hold before. Again with the cover, again with a 1 count. Huge stomp there from the Governor's Monster. And you know, after a rough start in AOW, Big Z, ever since Jason Ryder took the Monster under his wing, Big Z has really started to find himself here as a competitor. But not in this match, not at this moment. Big display of power from Marcus Power. And a clothesline by Power, followed by another one. Slingshot. Marcus Power has the big man down. And could be looking to set him up for that spear. Spear by Power. We've seen him use that move against the AOW World Champion earlier this month at Gold Rush. Power was unsuccessful in that match. But boy, did he surprise the world in the effort he put forth. And Power again, trying to use that power advantage on Big Z. And the Monster not having it. Big Thunder his headbutt. And just running him over like a freight train. Hitting a car parked on the tracks. And Power continues trying to fight back in this, but Big Z not having any of it. And now Power again trying to fight back here, going after the knee, getting Big Z back in the ring, and that may be a smart move from Marcus Power here. And wise decision by Power, working on the big man while he's down. Power's got him up. And a display of power from Marcus Power, goes for the cover. And again, Big Z able to fight back here. Able to kick out. And Marcus Power is taking control of this match. Big Z is busted wide open. And Marcus Power with a sit-out power bomb. That just goes to show you how strong Marcus Power is. Big Z standing at 7'3", weighed in at 496 pounds tonight. And Marcus Power just picked him up like he was a 100-pound kid. Backpack stunner from Power. On a submission, locked in, working on the leg there of Big Z. And I don't think he was trying to make him tap there. I think he was just trying to wear the big man down. Yeah. See Power setting him up, looking for that spear again. Big spear from Marcus Power. And that's going to be all she wrote. Power tries to pick the big man up, had something else in mind. Big Z is like that power bomb and spear did nothing but anger the big man. Again, Marcus Power, display of power. 2, and another kick out from the Governor's Monster. Big back body drop there. And Big Z sent crashing over the top rope. And the Monster is still fighting. Marcus Power still fighting. Both of these men desperately want to win this contest here tonight. Well, it's not very often the FCW Army, the fan base of Forbidden Championship Wrestling, most of your hardcore fans, they stick to their brand. So it must be nice for them to see Marcus Power in action again. You have to wonder what they think of this huge monster in Big Z. And fans of the FCW Army, if you enjoy the show here tonight, you like what you see, be sure to stay tuned to AOW Wrestling, the official developmental brand of FCW. And Power again had a near fall there, but still unable to pick the big man away. This time Big Z saw the spear coming. He was ready for it. Big Z with a big sit-out powerbomb. Goes for the cover here. 1, 2, and a near fall when I thought it was it. I had to stop myself from saying 3 there. And what a right hand from Marcus Power, who continues to impress as he's still in this contest. And another huge display of power from Marcus Power. And again, overhead belly-to-belly suplex. Just sends the monster flying into the air. And now what strength, a sit-out powerbomb on the outside of the ring. And Marcus Power now going to the top rope. We don't typically see high-risk maneuvers from Marcus, but he's looking to fly here. He gets caught. Power slam by Big Z. Big Z has him by the throat and just tosses him across the ring. Now nearly 500 pounds just stepping on Power there. 2, 3. And there you have it, folks. A valiant effort from Marcus Power. Reunited with the FCW Army here tonight for one night only. And looked the most impressive he's looked in months. But in the end was not able to get the job done. And you have to wonder what the role that Big Z is starting to build. Will anyone be able to take down this monster? All right, folks, don't go anywhere. We got more action coming to you next with our third match of the night. It is going to be another Kevin Scott protege, scouted from Mumbai, India, an international talented superstar who has made waves during his time here at AOW. Awesome Khan will take on another member of the AOW roster that the FCW Army should be very familiar with, and that is the Black Swan, Cara Noir, who is world famous across the globe. He was recently part of the Forbidden Championship Wrestling roster before being released and signing that very same day here with AOW Wrestling as part of the developmental program. Cara Noir is all about the craft of wrestling and loves being able to mentor and teach the younger athletes. We got this match coming to you live, coming to you next, here at the Kickoff Show. And first, making his way to the ring, from Mumbai, India, he is Awesome Khan. Very talented international superstar here. Coming out of a recent crop of very talented wrestlers from India. And Awesome Khan will look to make a good impression on the FCW Army, as he one day hopes to debut in this company. And here he comes, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for the flight of the Black Swan. He is Kara Noir. And this should be an impressive contest between both of these very talented superstars. Alright, and we are ready to get this bout underway. Awesome Khan versus Kara Noir is now. There's the bell, and Awesome Khan catching Kara Noir with a suplex early on. Kara Noir coming off a very impressive win at the AOW Gold Rush pay-per-view, where he came away successful in defeating Devious Douglas for the AOW Live Championship. And an excellent Hurricane Rana there from the Black Swan. Dragon Screw takedown by Awesome Khan, fighting back into this match. Both men continue to go back and forth here. And Awesome Khan using the rope as a weapon. And a huge stomp as he continues to work on his opponent here on the ground. Now has that submission hold locked in. Khan's got to be careful not to let his shoulders touch here. Reversal by Kara Noir into a pin of his own. And now a Northern Light suplex from the Black Swan. And now it's Kara Noir who is on the attack. And a kick out by Awesome Khan. Awesome Khan, no stranger to mocking his opponent. And just like so many times we've seen before, he pays for it there. Just like that, Kara Noir back into this match. But Awesome Khan, thunderous clothesline, followed by a bulldog there. Both of these men, incredible athletes. Khan is a former AOW Hardcore champion. And although this is a non-title match, Karen Noir is our current AOW Live champion. Did not bring that championship belt along for the trip here tonight to avoid causing confusion. We're just here to put on a little bit of a kickoff show, a little bit of fun to get you guys in the mood for the great program FCW has planned for you this weekend. Another near fall there from Awesome Con. And a kick to the gut. And again, Awesome Con mocking his opponent. Fireman's carry reversal from Karen Noir now. Irish whip and a slingshot from the Black Swan. Oh, and there it is, folks. He's got that guillotine locked in tight. Awesome Con might be in trouble here. Guillotine locked in. Karen Noir has won so many matches with that very move, but able to fight out is Awesome Con. And a super kick from the Black Swan, going for the cover again. 1, 2, and another kick out from Awesome Con. And Con again battling back into this match. I think Awesome Con might be a little more worried about the FCW Army than his opponent here tonight. And that could prove to be costly later on in this match. Big right hand from Con, sending Noir off the apron here. Awesome Con stalking Noir on the outside. Karen Noir waiting for him. Spinning heel kick. Knocks Con off his feet. Noir sends him back in the ring. And a kick to the gut, followed by a DDT by the Black Swan, Karen Noir. Oh, and appearing to be a bit of a low blow. It passed the referee's test. And a jawbreaker there from Con. Float over into a neck breaker. And Con said he's ready to finish it. Con calling for the end of this match. And again, walks into the trap laid by the Black Swan. Impressive backbreaker there, sending Con back into the ring once again. And Karen Noir trying to decide what he's going to do next. I thought the Black Swan was going to fly there for a minute. Now face first, sending Con into the turnbuckle. Con reverses, sends Noir into the turnbuckle. Big clothesline and a running bulldog from Awesome Con. There's a suplex from Con. There's another. And the fisherman trifecta for Awesome Con goes for the cover 2. And a kick out from Karen Noir. Irish whip by Con. Noir off the ropes. Con's got him in an arm wrench. Noir fighting back. Shots to the ribs. And sends Awesome Con over the top rope. And now it's Noir sending Khan back in the ring. Khan talking to the crowd. Noir's had enough. Kicks out the leg. Super kick. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. And another kick out from Awesome Khan. Incredible the lengths all these men are willing to put themselves through here tonight. No storylines, no titles, exhibition bouts. Just in support of fellow wrestling company, Forbidden Championship Wrestling. And these guys are just here to give the FCW Army the greatest jump start to this epic 3-night event. What a drop kick from Awesome Khan there. We're going to get that one more time on replay. Look at the way the Black Swan bounces off the turnbuckle there. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. And that might be the match of the night so far. Karen the War and Awesome Khan both taking each other to their absolute limits here tonight. But in the end, it was the man from Mumbai. The Awesome One. The Khan, Awesome Khan, with the victory here tonight. And for the second time tonight, we see an impressive performance from another Kevin Scott prospect. We got more coming up next here on FCW Rise of the Immortals Kickoff Show 2021. And for just a moment here before we get to our next match, I just want to give a big thank you to FCW owner Michael Boyle, his business partner Kevin Scott, Max Power, Stacy Jones, who runs the Underground, Jonathan Littler, who is a very big influence over the FCW roster, current satellite general manager, and more importantly, the FCW Army, for allowing me and the developmental team of AOW Superstars to come here tonight and be part of this special kickoff event. And as we get ready to wrap this one up for the evening, we're going to see a former FCW superstar, the Hellhound, Craig Smith, take on current AOW Nemesis member, who also has some family on the FCW roster. It's none other than the Broken Heart, Braden Hart. And there's not much I can tell you about this match other than it's just going to just be a fight. I mean, nothing better put to you. These guys don't really have any history, they don't have any beef, but they like to beat the hell out of people, so they got that in common. And there you hear the screams from the pits of hell. None other than the Cerberus himself, the Hellhound. Craig Smith makes his way to the ring. in my opinion, this has been a very underrated superstar, both during his times in FCW and even here in AOW. Multiple times been part of the group Revelations, Straight Edge Revelations. Every incarnation of Craig Smith always finds himself lagging at the coattails of another man's faction. But here tonight, the Hellhound is a lone wolf. A wolf without a pack. And a Hellhound without a master is dangerous and very unpredictable.
Inside, the danger gets me high. Can't help
and making his way to the ring,
got secrets I can't tell.
representing Nemesis,
Smell of gasoline.
he is the Broken Heart, breathing heart.
I've always liked to play with fire.
The man obsessed with fire. Braden Hart, looking to do what he does best, and that is perform at peak level on the biggest stages of them all. Like I mentioned before, the match, Craig Smith and Braden Hart really have no history whatsoever. But you never find the Hellhound not looking for a fight. And the same can be said about Nemesis' deadly wild card, the Broken Heart Braden Hart, who has ran roughshod with multiple titles throughout the AOW universe. Alright, and both men set, ready to go in our main event here at the FCW Rise of the Immortals Kickoff Show 2021, presented by special guest hosts, yours truly, Kip Carter, and AOW Wrestling. And the Hellhound started this match off in control, but a dragon screw there from the Broken Heart finds his way back in the match, and what a Hurricane Rana, immediately going for the cover here, and a quick kick out from the Hellhound Craig Smith. And both men are brawling back and forth here. Huge clothesline there from Smith. And a cover, goes for the pin one. And another kick out here. And a beautiful single arm hook suplex there from the Hellhound. And now both of these men, it didn't take long for this fight to spill to the outside. And already we see the Broken Heart, Braden Hart, taking advantage here. This show is brought to you by Review Geek 3000. Check them out on YouTube. They do all kind of Excellent things there, from unboxes to film reviews with the film parade. Also Contenders Corner, very popular, going to be featuring FCW and AOW on the Contenders Corner very soon. May even see a review of this very show. This special 3-night event getting kicked off by AOW here live tonight. What a move from the Hellhound. And again, that single arm hook suplex. But the Hellhound wants to go outside. He wants to fight outside the ring. He wants this match to get physical. He's going for a weapon. And he's bringing out the ladder. Wanting to raise the stakes here in this match. And he splits that ladder right across the forehead of the Broken Heart, Braden Hart. Just continuing this assault on the outside here. Oh, what's he going to do here? Oh, the Broken Heart doing whatever he can to try to fight back into this match. And wisely throwing his opponent back in the ring. But now Braden Hart wanting to get a little ladder action. German suplex. Oh, and his head landed right on that ladder. And the Hellhound's getting right back up. The assault continues. Craig Smith going for a clothesline. And a big kick to the face. And now again, spinning heel kick to the head. And one has to wonder, how many shots to the head can a Hellhound withstand? Still has some fight in him. But so does Braden Hart. Both men still back and forth here. And now the Hellhound delivering some shots to the head of his own. And a big right hand. Oh, knee strike to the back of the head. Reverse DDT from the Hellhound. And now the Broken Heart fights back. And he's going to get that ladder back involved. We knew that was going to come back to play here. Goes for a shot. Smith dodges, wrestles the ladder away, and smashes it over the head of Braden Hart. And again, Smith unleashing an assault with that ladder. And now running Hurricane Rana from Braden Hart. And the Hellhound is on the retreat. Straight jab, followed by a drop kick. Sends Smith flying across the announce table. And now what's Hart looking for here? What's he going to do? He's bringing out the wood. Braden Hart looking to do something with that table. Super kick. German suplex. And the arm caught the edge of that table there. I don't think that win is planned for the Broken Heart. And how is Craig Smith fighting back here? He's not a normal man. That's how. He's a Hellhound. I imagine things work a little different down there in the far below. Braden Hart throwing him back in the ring. Thought he was going for that sharpshooter. Instead, single leg Boston Crab locked in here. Really putting some torque on the knee. But Smith able to fight out. And now, it's the Broken Heart fighting back. Irish whip into the corner. Oh, what's he going to do here? He could be looking for that Pearson Hart drop kick. 1, 2, 3. An impressive performance here tonight from the Broken Heart. And Smith can't believe it. Caught. And with that heart-piercing drop kick. And Smith is frustrated here. Smith was really looking forward to having a big night here tonight as we get ready for FCW Rise of the Immortals. Tune in tomorrow on Forbidden Championship Wrestling's Facebook page, live. Michael B. Angelo will be there bringing you night one of the event. This is Kip Carter. See you at Spring.